Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where it is a hot, sunny day in the after summer of year one. The year Jesus Christ died, or was born, or whatever it was. Yeah, here we are in a Rollercoaster Tycoon park, on a crater with a lake. Yeah, this is where we are. And, well, we are doing quite alright for ourselves, because we have already surpassed the halfway mark for what we need to achieve in this park. And, well, things are booming. I mean, we're making money, we're getting guests, and the park isn't looking too bad, I suppose. Though, there isn't really much we can do to make it look great, but I do kinda like these bridges that we got in here. So yeah, things are going quite well overall. Now, before we left off last time, we kind of already did a pricing check because I saw a crap load of empty queues. So we don't need to do that, but what we do need to do is a quick, nice vandalism scan. And what award do we find when we scan for vandalism? If any, present, of course. And we do find that there is none to be found. Very, very, very good. Right, well, with that knowledge now for us, last time we left off, we built this massive new section that leads to absolutely freaking nowhere. So, I think what we should do right now is at least get some very, very basic facilities out there, which will include a kiosk thingy, and perhaps one food and one drink thing. Oh, and bathrooms. So, let's get that out there first, because, you know how guests are, we kinda need to cater for them. So, there, we will then get this over here, there. Of course, the color of all of this is going to be blue. Also the pricing. The pricing is not alright. Have I forgot to set up the pricing over here? Oh man, please, no. There, done. You could see the change instantly. We'll open that up. Then what we need is one drink thing. We'll place that over here, a bit in the center. And we'll need one food thing. Of course, pizzas or burgers. Pizzas or burgers, because they're better. I mean, pizzas because they're cheaper, burgers because they're better. I mean, yeah, that's a choice easily made. Rightio. Well, now that we have this over here. Oh man, and this is horrible to look at. I mean, the speed of this ride is just horrifically slow. I mean, just look at it. It's horrible. Ah well, we have an entertainer there to keep the guests in check. So, yeah, the next thing. Well, last time we also gained access to the water coaster. And even though I was dreading that... oh crap. Dreading that we would not be able to build any of these coasters, and frankly, I mean, with the money that we have, sure, we're making a nice amount of money right now, but yeah, I would much rather prefer 7 or 8 grand before even starting this one, and even then, we would not end up with a grand coaster on this one, because it needs more money. The water coaster, on the other hand, is the solution to all the troubles that we currently have. So, we're gonna build this. Now my goal for this coaster is for it to... Well, basically, in an ideal world, we would have it go like this over here, be over here, and a little bit over here. We have plenty of open space, well, at like height 6 and above. So, yeah, we're gonna build this. Let's see, we'll build the station. Now, we're gonna build this backwards, because I do need to place this carefully. Basically, I need the station to be on this line here. Yeah, that's kind of where I need this. Right, now if I go all the way back, I don't need to experiment with like till where. Yeah, it's only boats. Right, so that's 9 boats, alright. How many do we have now? Still 9, alright. How many do we have now? 8. I think I'm seeing a pattern over here in that, you know, the water ride, we could only cut away 1 bit of station before, well, you know, we would be able to use less boats. Over here, I kind of see the same trends going, so, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I'll have to give the devs a credit for continuability, or continuity, or whatever the thing is. In any case, we're gonna lift this up. It can actually go quite high. Do I want it to go this high? Well, I guess I do. A loop, helix down small. Boom. And that was the budget. Yeah. Actually, I don't even want a helix down small, because I need the freaking... you know, death's roulette. I need that to be out of the way. So I can't even, but this should, in theory, work. Do I have, no on right photo section, unfortunately. What we do have is a big sploosh box. Man, now that also counts for something, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. And then we can go like this. With a curve. Ooh, well, actually, those pieces aren't even that expensive, to be honest. I mean, you know, all things considered, the coaster pieces are actually even more expensive. That's interesting. Right. Now, from here on, we'll have a bit of coaster track. So, we'll go over here. There. And then a sharp piece. And now we really need to hurry ourselves ASAP back to our freaking station. We should be able to also pull off getting back to our station, but... to say that that is gonna be easy, well, that would be quite the understatement. Yeah, about that. Well, something like this could happen, perhaps. And then, I don't know, S-bend? No, there's no way to make an S-bend with the water tracks. So... in that light, well, alright, we'll do it like this then. And then a helix down small. And that leads to there. Right, okay. With only $1,000 to spare, I think we did fairly okay on this whole coaster. We're gonna do a test ride with it, of course. Because I can only pray that it will actually be any good. Also, we should have ratings by now for this, and oh, look at that. It is brilliant. Beyond brilliant, even. Nice. Okay. We have an issue over here, ladies and gentlemen. This is an issue. I am aware of this. Let's fix the issue. It's an easy fix. No. I need this one. Yeah. And then we need to build over here. And... yeah, well, you know what we need to do? Because this was kind of stupid on my part. Helix down large. And then... there. That is what we needed to do. I might have budged it, but alright, fine. A droplet McSwallow though. Wow, what a coaster. Right, now what we need to do is we need to hook this up ASAP. I mean, imagine, you know, if we had to build a mine train coaster with the money that we spent on this coaster. I think we could have gone up and then we could have gone back, you know, and we would have just made a very... Ooh, look at that. Look at it go, and wow, you know what's really cool about this? Oh, the guest over here. Oh man, you so want to buy an umbrella for this section. Yeah, you really do. Oh man, that's epic, man. We managed to actually make quite a cool thing. Look at this though. I mean, that's looking pretty slick, isn't it? And then through there, you know, pretty much losing all the speed, but quite cool nonetheless. And I really like the waves that they're actually making, you know, that ride. Now, do I consider this a coaster? I do. So we'll put the red Q in, which for me is like, it's officially a coaster right now. Well, it doesn't really need a red Q to be a coaster. I mean, it's not much, you know, that a ride can do about being a coaster or not, now can it? We do not have the ratings, but we're gonna charge $5 nonetheless. I don't want to go over $5 bucks. I also don't want to stay too much below it, because we do need the money. Right. Yeah, and it's a good thing. Rating-wise, not the greatest. Budget-wise, kind of okay, actually, you know? I mean, what did you expect for that kind of money that we paid? Now, when it comes to a name, we should call this... well, how about we call this the... yeah, how about we call this the volcano diver? I mean, a crater... Oh, no, actually, a crater is from a meteor, right? How about we call this splash impact? Instead of deep impact, you know? Actually, it could have been called deep impact for all I care, but... No, we'll call it splash impact. Actually, that's really a lame name. Why don't we call this the Raging Typhoon? I don't know, it might be that somebody actually suggested that name and it actually stuck with me. I've had lots of suggestions for names and I'm ashamed to admit that I might not have remembered some of them. All of them, unfortunately. But yeah, like I was saying, I think this was suggested by someone, so I thank thee for thou name. And oh, no. No, we will not go with this. I'm not really keen on that orange. That green, on the other hand, is looking rather good. Green and white, I mean the white, you know, the green, and then perhaps we could go with a bit of a... Yeah, no. No, that's not even an option. I wouldn't even consider it. Something like that could do, you know, so that we have like the blue boats. I mean, this thing, you know, this will make us loads and loads of money. Because it has a very fast throughput and the ratings are not that bad. And, well, you know, I think that's enough said about any ratings that this thing has. Right, we will need you to be patrolling over there and there. And we will also need a fix mechanic. And, well, actually, you know, and this is a thing. Somebody pointed out in the comments, you know, asking why did I always assign them only to fix rides? And that is because I was under the assumption, you know, and I could be wrong on that, but I was under the assumption that inspection of rides always went through the entrance and fixing rides that broke down always went through the back entrance. I know the latter is true. I don't know about the first part of it, so it could very well be that even from the back entrance, the mechanic could do an inspection. We're gonna find out in any case. I mean, if this one's being inspected by a mechanic other than this one, I know it not to be true. So, well, you know, we could of course enhance things slightly with you know what, placed by you know who. Yeah, I know it's kind of predictable, but they're cool, right? They're fun. What's not to be cool over there? Also, is it just me, or should we take a look for... Wow, we're getting even... Oh, I left the park! Alright, apparently so. Ah, well, I guess I must have been very happy. In any case, ooh, what I see over here... This needs dressing. No, we could place a ride over here, I guess. I mean, do we have any suitable rides in the thrill ride? Man, we have a dozen to choose from. I would love a slide over there, but I don't think we have that, so we won't place that. We do, however, right now have more than enough gentle or thrill rides, so we're gonna go with roller coasters and pray that we get a better one. I also want some gentle rides, by the way. It's either or really for me at this point, so... Now that we have this over here, I feel like we should extend the mix over here a little bit by adding a thrill ride here, right? I mean, after all, you know, we can't just continue on building water and track rides. We do need to mix this up, and well, this would do, I guess. Yeah, reasonably small, yet reasonably okay. Oh, one thing that I didn't really capitalize on is this curve here, but we can capitalize on this if we place. No. This is never gonna work. No, but we can use this for a track that swoops down and goes below over here. That does mean we need to keep that corner clean, and clean in the sense of not build tracks over there. Well, we can manage that. I mean, sure, I can manage that. I hope. I can so hear myself saying that and then see myself happily building something that was not supposed to be over there. In any case, assuming that will not be the case, yeah, we'll build it like that. It doesn't need to be super long. We're gonna do shared exits, so like that. Hopefully the handy dudes area, and this is because right now I won't be able to see, so right now I hope the handy dude we assigned over there, yeah, right now you do have the area. Good. Handy dude, you just made this a whole lot easier. Now, to keep consistency with there being fences everywhere, we're going to place some more fences, even though we don't really have... Ooh, no, that's definitely not the same. Nor are those the same as the fences that the path has. By the way, did we just get an award? Yeah, we got an award! Hooray! We got an award for the safest park in the country. Nice! Right, now we do need to gather up some more money, so I am gonna leave the park running, you know, whilst we set this up. And that also means charging the full shebang on that one. Let's come up with a name. And why don't we call this... yeah, we're gonna call this the Hammer Din. Totally not taken from some famous game that is still popular to this day. Totally not. It does represent a hammer, now doesn't it? About the colors though, if I am perfectly honest, I kind of like it. I don't like that red over there, but this could do. Maybe brighten this one up a little bit. maybe use that over there. Kind of like this, really. I mean, after, at the end, we did change 3 colors out of the 5, but I did like it. The essence of it is still the same. I don't like this, really. No, no. No. I don't like that either. Yeah, we're totally gonna change it. This is the other way around, really. I don't mind that though. Could we darken that up perhaps? Yeah, this is more like it. It breaks a little bit of the bluish tone that the park has, even though the blue isn't as apparent over here. Also, because of... No. Yeah, this is what we need. Music. I mean, it was way too quiet over here. So, good. Well, we have 4,000, almost 5,000 bucks over here. Do we have a coaster? We got the Kruger Mansion. Right, that means next ride will be... oh, actually, that is still due to come. Which April is it right now? Right, that is soon to come. Okay. Now, what I really want is a coaster over here, but man, with the money that we have, I just don't dare doing it. And that is... Yeah, right, it's breaking down. It is bad. Also, is nobody liking this? I mean, what are the guests thinking about this? I want to go in something more thrilling. Yeah, duh. I mean, I can imagine that you want something more thrilling. I mean, all the rides that are quite thrilling, you know, are doing quite well for themselves. I mean, the coaster over here is still making tons of money, is it? Yeah, 10,000. Freaking hell, man. I mean, that is really good. It really is. This one, what's the queue time? 12 freaking minutes. Oh my good lord, that is bad. And yeah, you know, even though I've shortened up this ride, it is still way too long. Man, we need a way to add a turbo to that. Now then, I mean, I'm, you know, trying to lengthen things up over here, you know, by just checking out things. What I really need is this. So, ooh, no. What we're gonna build first is this right over here. Remember where I said, hey, we could use a ride over here? We're gonna build that very ride over here. There. Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Right, so we're gonna have to do shared exits over there. And that leaves precious little space for some queue path. Kind of that little, I have to resort to these kind of shenanigans, really. It's not that bad, I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse. Alright, yeah, man. Right. I mean, this isn't the beauty solution, I assure you, but yeah, it's kind of like the only thing that I got, you know. Why here? I don't know. I felt there was a gap over here that needed filling. In hindsight, well, maybe it wasn't really that needed, but yeah, oh well. We have it right now. Why don't we call this? Yeah, we could call this epoxy, which is totally a wrong name. That should be reserved for an epic coaster that glues the whole park together, and not a freaking weird house in the water. We're gonna call this the houseboat. Oh yeah, you know, but instead of those mobile homes, you know, this is a mobile home boat or houseboat or whatever it's called in English. This is one of them. You know what I mean, right? That's it. You know, there's no more settings to give to this. Okay, I guess so. Also, another thing that I do think, well, it's not. I mean, I'm trying to keep an eye on the pricing as well, but I guess everything is doing quite alright, so I'm not gonna meddle too much with it. However, I do see another shortcoming of this area over here, and that is food. I mean, food most definitely. Food over there. That pizza stall should compensate for a lot of, well, lack of food stuff here, really. I also think that a drink stall right about over here also would be a very smart choice. There. No, I want that open, of course. Right. Yeah, things are looking up for this part, man. I mean, look at this. We are in May year 2. All that we need... Oh, actually, we do need quite a lot. I might want to step up the game, really, over here, because... we're, like, in May year 2. I only got 1.5 year to gather up... well, 450 guests. That should be doable, but I can't dilly-dally for too long anymore. So, yeah, I need to start hurrying up, and I need to do so right now. But right now will be next time, when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.